Reality is actually a video game, and you created all the code, all the physics, all the storylines, all the NPCs. After you wrote all this code, you went to sleep and completely forgot how to code in the first place. Then you woke up in first-person mode and forgot that you coded this game. You realized you're an avatar and you styled yourself after other NPCs you noticed. They walk you through the tutorials and show you some of the experiences you can have as you learn the limitations along the way. Through some of these experiences, you start to remember some pieces of the code. This might happen as you climb over a mountain and see some beautiful scenery for the first time, or when you see yourself in another NPC, for example. You realize for a second that you have a controller in your hands, and you were absorbed into the screen and the speakers. And you might start to wonder if that code that's in the beautiful scenery might also be in you. Not only that, but might be in every other non-playable character you're seeing, and then you might even start to wonder if somebody's playing these characters that might also be you, just from a different first-person perspective. You get absorbed into the main quest again, and you pick up new side quests along the way. Some of these side quests can be so overwhelming, you forget there's still a main quest. As your inventory screen starts to fill up, you might find yourself sorting through it more often. You might start to get more absorbed in reading the quest list and making sure you have all the items you need. As you start to look back through some of these quests, you realize you were being guided all along, and you always had the items you needed. And eventually, you get to the end of the game. The credits roll. And as you're watching all the highlights, you remember this is a game. The graphics and the audio made it feel so real. The end screen fades away, you turn the game off, and as you reflect on everything you just experienced, suddenly you remember you wrote all that code. You were so immersed in the visuals, the sound effects, music, all the emotions you felt that you totally forgot the code itself. You remember the code was life itself, and the algorithm was all the love you experienced while playing. All those enemies and NPCs were just part of the code you created. And the one thing your avatar will never understand is that you were playing all of them too, all at the same time, and they all had their own first-person perspective. We're all stuck in the limitations of NPC mode. The only way we can really remember the truth is through that algorithm of love. When we see ourselves in others, and in turn we also see others in ourselves, that love is what brings that truth. The more you step back from your avatar's convincing illusion, the more you'll sync up with that love. And as you play the game, the more you let the code write itself, the more you'll be at peace. The more you see that third-person perspective, and the more you feel that algorithm, the more you'll bring that peace to the world.